12:45. Everyone come in. Don't be scared. Good to see everyone. Every day I see a lot of new faces. Welcome. If you haven't met me yet, my name is Pete. Our Tuesday topic in kettlebells and conditioning is single strengths, which just means we're using one kettlebell to get stronger. But this is important. Every class has a specific intention. Your intention today is to get stronger, not to do as much as possible or to break a sweat or to burn calories. If you get stronger, I promise you life gets easier. So that's your main focus. Our main lift up front is limited to your mobility. So in our main lift, you might be using a baby weight. That's okay. We got another exercise which will be heavy, no problem. During our warm-up, I'll teach you a core exercise that you can do instead of hanging leg raises. I know some of you might have shoulder problems or don't feel comfortable hanging off the bar. No problem. During the warm-up, I'll teach you what you could do instead. So listen up while I'm warming you up, yeah? All the other stuff we practice once we touch a kettlebell. Good? Last but not least, it's hot. I say it every day. Feel free to drink whenever you want. I do have breaks prepared, but if I'm talking and you really need it, go help yourself. Yeah? Give me a light jog in a circle. I'll join in a minute and help you to warm up. Let's go. Light jog. Okay. Now, let me show you the exercises we're doing. I'm not teaching. Our main lift, come a little closer if you like. Our main lift is called a Z press. This right here is an easier variation. I use a plate like a yoga block. It helps me to stay upright. Remember, we got a mobility issue today. I separate my legs as much as I need. Knees are straight. I'll guide you later. This will be our start position and the Z press will look like this. Okay, similar to what we do. This stuff is difficult. You might not be able to move a lot of weight, but that's okay. Our heavy exercise, the heaviest today, is going to be a heavy kettlebell clean and stop. Have a look. Heavy could look like this, 2 hands. You pick the heaviest weight we got. I swing to my chest, I stop, 1 rep. I swing, 2 rep, okay? And the hanging leg raise, I show once we're there. But remember, the V-up we practice at the end might be the exercise you're doing if you don't feel comfortable hanging off the bar. I'll teach you everything you need to know. We always warm up from light to heavy. For the ladies, beginner ladies, go get yourself a pink or a blue kg kettlebell. Pink is 8, blue is 12. Don't go heavier than this. Beginner guys, blue or yellow, 12 or 16. Rather stay a little lighter. Remember, mobility is going to be the issue today, not strength. And then I tell you what we do. Advanced guys and girls, you know what to get. If you don't know what to get, you're not advanced. So stick to my recommendation. Let's go. Once you found your spot, put your kettlebell down and come a little closer. Just you, no kettlebells. Come a little closer. Good. We're going to start with our heavy clean. You're going to hold the kettlebell like a gun, like a pistol. The hand that grabs first, that's the side I'm bringing it to. Right hand, right shoulder. Second one comes around. Don't overthink the clean. I want you to observe that I'm swinging, yeah? I am swinging back, I swing up. I swing back, I swing up. This is not a swing. Straight down, straight up. I want you to swing and swing. Swing and swing. We talk about the swing more later, but every time you come here, I want you to release that second hand. I want you to feel your elbow on your rib cage. I want you to check your wrist. It should be straight. This hurts me already. I need a straight wrist. My hand and the handle of the bell is on the center line of my body with my thumb pointing towards me. The cue is who's the boss. If my thumb turns away, the kettlebell falls. If my thumb points towards me, the bell will be resting in this forearm biceps chest pocket. And then you give me a few swings. Swings, right? Swing, swing, release. After you got a few, make sure you practice the opposite side as well. We're just playing, we're making movement experience. 2 minutes, okay? The kettlebell will tell you if this was a good rep or not. The rest I will be doing. I'll come around and help you. Let's go. Always like to teach from simple to complex and from something you know to something you don't know. We're gonna keep practicing this clean. And from now on, you are allowed to go and get heavier weights. But we're also gonna press overhead. We're gonna find the overhead position now. Have a look. I'm still using 2 hands. I swing, I swing. Now I wanna press overhead. Simon, do you remember when my elbow is pointing on the way up? Forward. On the way down, forward. You might not be able to let that happen, but you try. If you don't focus on this, your elbow will go out. And if my elbow goes out, the kettlebell can fall in. Elbow forward means kettlebell out. Elbow out means kettlebell in. That's where your head is. So, I want you to focus on pressing elbow forward on the way up. Once you're here, bicep meets the ear. Elbow is locked. Have a look at my thumb. It kind of points back. I know it's not pointing back, but I try. If I don't try, the kettlebell wants to come in again. I'll need to keep it on the outside. On the way down, do this with strength and control. Imagine this center line of your body goes all the way through this to the ceiling. My hand stays close to the center line. It stays close to the center line. This is not what we're doing. This is not efficient. Okay, it's not great for your shoulders. We play another 2 minutes. What I need you to figure out now is this idea of elbow forward and find control overhead. With control I mean, imagine you have to stay here for a minute. Staying out here for a minute is tough work. I want you to make life easy, okay? That brings you control. Stay close to center line. 2 minutes, and then we get more specific. Let's go. You can play with heavier weights for the clean, but your priority is the overhead position at the elbow forward. Let's go. Come in. Good. Listen up. If the press, the standing press you did right now was hard, you need a light kettlebell now. Yeah? This is going to be uncomparable hard to the standing press. Have a look. The bigger the plate, the easier life will be. Maybe you don't need a plate, but I recommend everyone to go get a 10, 15 kg kettlebell, especially if you're a little bit more muscular, you might have issues in the overhead position. That's just what it is, okay? Remember those sit bones, pull your butt back, find your legs, whatever feels comfortable. I just don't want to see that. Okay, if this is your sit, I'm okay with that. But you're on your sit bones. 2 hands. You can kind of do a bicep curl. I curl it to my front rack. Remember, elbow on the rib cage, wrist straight, hand on center line. Where's the elbow pointing? Forward. I press up, boom. I find control. I come down, boom. I find control. I do not want to see this. This is no control. No one ever got strong by doing stuff fast. First you get strong, boom, control, control. Once you're strong, you can start moving faster, okay? This is your main priority now, to practice. You're gonna do this the following. I want everyone to team up in a team of 2. We do not have enough kettlebells for you to have your own workspace. Make a friend, shake a hand, get to know their name, set up what you need. You need 2 kettlebells. 1 for the heavy clean and hold, clean and hold, right? Get something heavy. You need something light for the Z press, some plates. And I'm gonna show you now the hanging leg raise, and then I'll let you practice for 2 more minutes and tell you exactly what we will do. Follow me. So, up front, if you don't feel comfortable hanging off the bar, you do the V-up. Get some Muay Thai mats if you don't like lying on the floor. Sometimes it rubs open your skin, okay? What's our intention for today, E? The intention, what do we want to achieve? We want to get stronger, thank you. So whatever you do here needs to be the hardest version of what you can give yourself. You don't give that to me, you do that for yourself. So some advanced guys and girls, you might look like this. You control the way up, you control the way down. Imagine you're an Olympic gymnast. Maybe your best version is this. I'm happy with that. Maybe you're doing a knee raise. I just don't want to see this. Okay? That's just not what we do today. I'm not saying this is wrong. There are reasons why you would do that. I want you to get strong. So have control. If you don't like hanging off the bar, you know what to do, correct? The V-up. Prepare yourself a mat. 2 minutes. Make a friend. Set up your workstation. You need at least 2 kettlebells. Yeah, at least 2 kettlebells. One for the Z press and one for the heavy clean. I want to see a heavy clean. So use 2 hands and get some heavy weights. And yes, I get some chalk now. 2 minutes, let's go. Come in, guys. Good. Everyone feels comfortable with the Z press. Have a look. Anywhere between 5 and 10 reps. I know this is a very big gap, but you might be able to press 8 kg 10 times. And the next heavier, the 12 kg, not a single time. So I want you to find a way that challenges you somewhere in this rep range, right? 5 to 10 reps each arm. The heavy kettlebell clean, look at this, 2 to 5. I see a lot of strong guys and girls, and I see only baby weights. If your heavy clean looks like this, 2 hands, and I do another one, for 2 reps, and I put it down, great. But don't give me 5 reps with a weight you could clean 20 times in a row. You see my point, right? I know that might be new to you, but don't shy away from trying out stuff. 2 to 5, of course, each arm. Hanging leg raises, 10, any variation makes you stronger, or being on the floor. Now, your goal is to do 3, but not more than 5 rounds, with the intention of getting stronger. Don't make this a workout. Don't give me 8 rounds. I'd rather see you doing 2.5 rounds, but with the heaviest kettlebells we got over there, right? The intention needs to be strength. For our kettlebell exercises, I want you to do what I call I go, you go, which means I work, you watch. Maybe you could tell me, oh Pete, you are really far off center line, or your elbow points out, you're close to let the kettlebell drop towards your head, right? But maybe I'm also really good and you can learn from what I do. So that the kettlebell exercises, I work, you rest, you work, I rest. We switch, boop, 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 work as a team. The core exercise, I don't mind. You can do that together, I go, you go, up to you. We got a total of 25 minutes. If you do 1 round, within 8 minutes, you get 3 rounds. Very likely this takes you not longer than 6 minutes. Very likely much less. Means there's a lot of time to rest and get heavier kettlebells. If the weight doesn't make you want to rest, your weights are a little too light. Okay, figure that out. Do we have any questions left?
Do I go left and right and then he goes left and right? Or do I go left?
Good question. Do I go right and left and then we switch? Up to you. I personally like to switch. I do right, then you go. You do right. Then I do left, you go. You know, that gives me rest. If you figure out my right arm is much stronger than my left, or you know this already, I recommend to start with your left. Maybe you do 6 reps on the left, 8 reps on the right, then go back to the left and give me another 2 to even out. Okay? Any other questions? Good. Remember, no one ever got strong by doing stuff fast. Work as a team, help yourself, and don't shy away from trying some heavy weights. Time is running, let's go. Time is running.